I'm in the kitchen again, and I am making baked mac and cheese. I forgot to start from the very beginning, but all I've done so far is I'm just cooking the elbow macaroni. I'm cooking for a large amount of people, so I have 3 pounds in here, but you can adjust the recipe for the number of people that you need to feed. I'm cooking for about 40 to 50 people. So I'm doing 3 pounds of elbow macaroni, and I'm just cooking it till it's al dente, not completely cooked because it's going to be baked in the oven and you don't want it to be soggy. So I'm just barely cooking it because it's going to finish cooking in the oven tomorrow before the party. So after I drain it and when I start adding ingredients, I will bring you back so you can see what I add in it. Okay, so I've got the macaroni cooked. I drained it, and then I just put it in this huge foil pan just so I can mix it up, and then I'm going to put it into smaller pans where we can bake it in the oven. But there's a lot of pasta, so it's easier for me to, because I have room to add the cheese and all that. So I put it in this one for now, and then I'll transfer it towards the end. But now I'm going to come over and I'm going to make my cheese sauce, and then we will pour it over top of all that. It's going to be yummy. So let's get started. So starting off, I've got some Velveeta, and then I got 3 cans of this cheddar cheese soup. I've got 3 cans because I've got 3 pounds of pasta. So a pound, 1 can per pound. So I'm just going to add it in here. We're just going to heat up the sauce and melt the cheese so that we can get it all combined easily. Because this doesn't have to be hot. It doesn't have to be too hot because you're not going to cook it right now. I'm cooking it tomorrow, baking it tomorrow before the party. So it's easier where you're able to melt the Velveeta here and then transfer it in your noodles so you don't have big hunks of Velveeta in your pasta. And you don't want to overcook your pasta, so you don't want to mix it and keep the pasta on the heat because you don't want your pasta to be mushy. If that makes any sense. Okay, so I have cubed up my Velveeta. I had a half a block already in the fridge, so I've just cubed up the rest of the half a block. I've got this on medium heat to start heating up. I'm just going to add a little bit of seasonings. I'm going to add some paprika. I'm going to add some garlic. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of salt because there's already a lot of salt in the Velveeta and the cheese sauce or soups. And then I'm just going to start adding in the Velveeta a little bit at a time just so it starts melting, and then add milk as needed. You're just melting everything down, making your cheese sauce so that you can pour it over top of your pasta. And like I said, you will adjust the sizes on this for the serving size that you need. I've made 3 pounds of pasta, as I said earlier, cooking for a large amount of people. So I did 3 pounds. So we're just going to get this melted down. And I will add some milk in, and then once it's melted, I will let y'all see how it looks before I pour it into the pasta. So I added a cup of milk, and I'm just gonna stir it in, and then we're just letting that Velveeta melt. Okay, so it is slowly heating up and it is slowly melting down. I'm going to add another cup of milk, and I'm going to add the other half of my Velveeta. So total, we're up to 2 cups of milk and a whole block of Velveeta. This is for 3 pounds of pasta, remember. So of course you won't need this much if you're just doing a single serving. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm just gonna stir this in and let it keep melting. And then we'll see how it looks, if I need more or if I'm good. Okay guys, it is all melted and it is creamy. I tasted it, it tastes good. So I'm happy with it. So let's pour it over and see if it's enough. I may have to make more, but let's give it a try. Okay, let's just give it a mix. This looks so good, y'all. Looks like it's gonna be enough. Yes, babe. Good job.
I gotta go to the water off, to the light off.
Okay, looks like it's gonna be enough. It's all mixed together. It's all creamy. Oh, this looks so good.
Mama, I want to go right there.
You wanna look? Don't touch.
What, that macaroni?
Yeah.
Let me sit down.
Macaroni and cheese.
I want to see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch.
I want to fall again.
I'm gonna switch countertops.
I want to fall again.
Okay, well, we're gonna move over to the other table, okay? I'm gonna switch countertops so that I can transfer this into the smaller pans, and then we will top it with even more cheese on top. But y'all, I'm not gonna be able to say this enough. This looks so stinking good. So let's switch over and I'll show you what I do next. I'm just gonna spray these with some ham spray. I'm gonna start off with 2 and I might need another one. We'll just have to see. So, I'm gonna scoop it in here. so now I've got a mixture of mild cheddar and Monterey Jack. And I've just mixed those two together, and then I'm just gonna load it on top. So that is it. So that made 3 pounds, made 2 full pans. They're good thick size pans of baked macaroni. Now I'm not baking this tonight, so you all won't see me actually baking it. I will be baking it tomorrow before the party, once I get to my grandma's. But we will be baking it at 350, probably about 30-35 minutes. You want it to make sure it's heated all the way through, bubbly, and then all the cheese is nice and brown and, you know, bubbly and ooey gooey. I'm excited to try it. I don't have a Pinterest link. It's just something that I threw together. I will try to come up with like a recipe-ish and put it in the description box. But I hope you enjoyed this baked mac and cheese recipe. If you have your favorite baked mac and cheese recipe, drop it down in the comments. I would love to try that one out. But so far, this is my go-to. It tastes really good. I'm excited about tomorrow. Who doesn't love mac and cheese? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like these kind of videos so I know to do more. And I will see y'all again later. Bye.